Now, you were also an Australian selector for a long time and a very good one.
5 years. Got sacked.
We have
Thanks for bringing that up.
we have asked you to put your team together for the first test v England coming up Edgbaston in about a week.
Right.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay, so I've got Warner. I think that's a given.
Yep.
Bancroft.
Ooh.
So no one's talking about Bancroft, but
Left and right. I
yeah,
like it.
just like him.
Righto.
Kawaja, if fit, if he gets enough net time. If not Kawaja, I reckon Curtis Patterson at 3.
Ooh.
But Kawaja at 3 for me. Smith, Travis Head. I've got a few question marks over him, but I think he's got to play at 5, incumbent. I'd have Mitch Marsh at 6.
Ooh.
And if they want to go for a batsman, I'd go for Patterson if Kawaja plays. So it gets confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But obviously Payne's going to be at 7.
Yep.
There's a few people querying Mitch Stark. I can't understand why. He's in my team. Pat Cummins in my team. Lyons are given. And then I've got one of several.
You can't have one of several.
Okay.
Who's
in order, I'd probably go for Peter Siddle. If the wickets are going to do a little bit.
Yes.
We've seen the Irishman.
Mutar?
Mutar.
It's Mutar move.
Oh, no.
Murder. Anyway, to see him bowling at 120, getting the ball in the right spot, that's what Sids does, and that's what he's done for years.
Or Nessa. Nessa does that.
Nessa did very well in the practice match, but I reckon he's still a fair way off.
Right.
We've forgotten a little bit
The
about
elephant
Hazelwood.
in the room, I want to
Hazelwood.
know. And someone else.
James Patterson. Mate, Jimmy's a very, very good bowler. He's had a lot of injuries, but I just reckon Siddle, because you've got the 2 out-and-out pace boys, get that guy that can bowl just at the stumps, nibble it around, and Sids does that beautifully.
Edgbaston traditionally a flatter pitch.
But it's going to be juiced up, isn't it?
Well, that's what they've done to us,
so.
cheating bastards.
Yeah.
Haven't they? I mean, they've made them as green as the bloody top of a
Well,
billiard table.
It was interesting the World Cup. There was big scores made all the way through, and then the 3 wickets that were probably the worst wickets were the 2 semi-final wickets in the final.
Yeah.
So there was only like 240 odd scored in. Like obviously England would have scored a lot more, but they were only chasing the 220 odd. But 241 in the final, and then India couldn't make 240 in the semi-final against New Zealand.
Mutar is 38, who took 5 for 13 for Ireland. 38 he is moved.
And what sort of pace was he bowling?
116, I reckon I saw. And as Jim's old man, who was a fine bowler himself, he believes we've always gone pace attack, whereas as you said with Siddle, drop it back a few clicks and get it moving a bit.
Get it fuller too.
Yeah.
Get
so
it
you
driving.
got your left-hand, right-hand combo, and then you got that pace-off bowler of Sids. And probably the last time that we surprised anyone in England was with Terry Alderman in '89.
Yep.
So had some pace on, and you had Terry Alderman that was an experienced bowler, great in English conditions. And what we've done in the last 3 tours over there hasn't really worked. It's just been all about pace.
Yep.
And over there, if you bowl pace, it sits in the wicket, so it actually gives batsmen more time. And Sids is going to bowl a full length, hit the seam, and just nibble it around.
I reckon you'd like Pat Cummins. He actually bowls similarly to yourself. You know, like just back of a length, and he probably doesn't bowl
a lot better than me.
as many bounces as you did.
He's
Enforcer.
been fantastic. He has been fantastic, and you can see the batsman get a little bit nervous when he comes on, and with Mitch Stark, like Mitch Johnson, left-hander with pace, and with that Duke's ball, if he can get that swinging back into the right-handers, geez, he's going to be a handful.